Hey y'all. Okay, so I've had a few consultants ask me how to place orders for their customers. And so I'm going to attempt to screen share and show you one of two ways. But before I do that, I do want to say this. Y'all see, I have products behind me, what we call inventory, and I actually have more than that. But um, whenever you have a customer that orders products from you, if you have inventory on hand, you're able to go ahead and give them that inventory. Okay. Which I know you know that, but I'm going to walk you through the steps. There is another option. If you don't have the products on hand, there's an option called CDS, which stands for Customer Delivery Service. And I love that Mary Kay provides this for us. However, we cannot use this option unless we are an active consultant. So you have to stay in that active status to be able to use this. So I'm going to try to screen share really quick and pull up my Mary Kay in Touch. I should have had this already pulled up on the screen. I do apologize. Hold on, let me go find it. Where did I put it at? Hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I made a fake customer, and her name is Test. And I wanted to be able to use this to be able to show y'all how to do this. So let's just say that Test wants to place an order with us, okay? And so the way that you go about finding, you just go to your Mary Kay in Touch. Remember, Mary Kay in Touch is for consultants only. This is not something that you share with your friends and family or customers. This is what we work from. This is our office. So you log into your Mary Kay in Touch and you're going to click on customers. The first most important thing that you're going to do is you're going to add that customer. And it's really important to add, like I'm going to edit this customer and pretend like I'm adding this customer. This is exactly the page that would pull up. And so you would put first and last name, of course. I know that it's not a requirement to put an email, put their email. 99% of everybody will give you their email. And the email subscriptions underneath it, leave them all checked. Those are things that Mary Kay does for us that we don't have to worry about. So, for example, whenever new products come about, Mary Kay is going to send out a friendly little email, very professional. Okay. So get their email. So names, first and last name, email, and then come down here to phone number. Always get their phone number. That's the third thing that is so important to get. Their full address, including zip code. And then I scroll down to where it says birthday, and that's the fifth thing. If you want to add any other things, that's fine. The most important things, in my opinion, are those five things. I'm going to go over it again really quick. First and last name, email, phone number, address, birthday. The last most important thing, in my opinion, is over here where it says that you can upload a photo of them. I love to do this. I wish that this would have been an option for me to do when I first joined Mary Kay almost 13 years ago. It was not. If it was, I missed the boat on it. But what happens is the longer that you stay in the company, the easier it is to say, who is that person? And the reason that is because you may have 10 Stephanies, right? Or 3 Lauras. And some of them have first and the same last names. I know it happens. Trust me, it happens. And then sometimes you may only hear from some of them a couple of times a year or once every blue moon, less than a couple of times a year. So whenever you have their picture in there already, you're going to know who they are. Okay. And it's just going to bring back things that's going to remind you that you need to focus on whenever you write a thank you card to send them. Because y'all, I'm telling you, the extra little things, the extra little miles is what keeps someone coming back to you. So, name, address, phone number, email, birthday, add a picture. And then all the way to the bottom right here where it says notes or comments. I always love to put here things that help me remind me how maybe I met them or significant things about their family. They got 4 kids, 3 horses, 2 ducks. You know what I'm saying. The kids' names are blank, blank, blank. But also a very important thing to put here is if they're allergic to anything. So she tells you, hey, I am allergic to SPF. You want it like bold, like you want to remember. You never want to demo or sell a product to her that would contain whatever ingredient that she may be allergic in. And then if she's interested in things, you could check these or not, up to you. But I come all with the bottom and I'm gonna hit save customer. Okay, save customer. So there you go. Your customer is in. That's the first thing, your first step that you have to do. Even if it's a family member, it doesn't matter. Even if they live in the same house with you, it doesn't matter. If they live in Alaska, it doesn't matter. Create a new customer for them, please. So important. And here we come to the fun part. We get to make money. So your person has let you know that they want to purchase from you, okay? So you're always going to go to Mary Kay in Touch, put them in Mary Kay in Touch. And if they're already in there, great. You're just going to go find their name, go to customers and look for their name. And then you're going to click on add order. This is the fun part. This is where we start making our money at Mary Kay. And remember, we make 50% commission in this company. What a blessing, right? Here you have your two options that I was telling you about a little while ago. You get to choose what we call CDS, which is short for Customer Delivery Service. Now, what does that mean? That means that Mary Kay is going to mail the product for you to your customer, okay? So that at the end of the checkout, you're going to pay with your customer's credit card or yours, because she may have paid you in a different, like cash or something. But you're going to go pay for it. So Mary Kay is going to get their part of the cost, the shipping part of the cost, and they're going to get their part for the products, because the products are coming off their shelf, not your shelf. Understand? So your profit at the end, they get the cost for the expenses, and then your profit would be whatever's left that will go into your ProPay account. And let me say this, I did forget to say this. If you don't have a ProPay account or it's not active, you cannot use CDS either. Two things: you have to be active as a consultant, and you have to have your ProPay account active. You only pay for that once a year. And as a brand new consultant, you get it free the whole first year. So get excited. Beyond that, it's under $40 for the whole year. Don't quote me on the price, but it's an incredible deal. See, and ProPay is how we process our customers' credit cards. Okay. I'm not here to train on that, but I just want you to know that those are two things. So let's just say you don't have the product that they need, right? So we're going to click on CDS, Customer Delivery Service, because the company is going to mail it for you. And then I'm going to go here and I'm going to add products. And I'm just going to, for easy things, I'm just going to add what's at the top of this list. I'm adding a hand soap and I'm adding a pore minimizer, blah, blah, blah. Those are the things that's going in this order, okay? And you can see they're reflective on the screen right here. Now, this is so important to remember. Mary Kay will send 2 samples for you if you select them anytime a CDS order is done. They will not send 2 free samples. They don't cost you anything or your customer unless you hand select and pick them. Mary Kay is not going to just guess what they need or want. That is our job as a consultant. The way that I love to select products to send to them is, are they on the skincare yet? Y'all, skincare is our bread and butter in this business. If you don't have your customers on the skincare, then you're going to come right over here to the right of my screen. It says CDS samplers, customer delivery samplers, okay? Meaning the company is going to send it with that box. But there's a little drop-down box right here. No cost or paid. I'm going to choose no cost. You can choose paid, which is samples you would pay for, okay? But I'm sending 2 free because the company's paying for it. So I try to be so selective. And so I might type in over here, repair, R-E-P-A-I-R. Why did I spell that out loud? I have no idea. Okay, but y'all could see here 2 things populated. One is the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel Mask. That's a lot of words to spit out at one time. And it's $0. Or you could choose the Repair Voluform Set. Now, if you don't know what these are, you can click on them and it will show you what it looks like. Click on it and it will show you what the sample looks like, right? And then you're going to select one of these. Let's just say I want her on the Repair Set and I want her on the Revealing Facial Peel. I'm putting 2 samples in here that do not cost me anything at all. Praise the Lord, right? I don't tell my customers these are free. These are a gift from you to them. Do not tell your customers they're free. That's just mind-blowing crazy. Okay, here's the other thing, extra training that I didn't plan on talking about. I'm only gonna spend a second on it. Anytime I send a sample to someone, whether it's through CDS or whether I have samples on hand and I hand them out or I mail them or whatever, you want a tracking sheet to keep up with samples you've sent. This is super important. Do not forget this step. This is just as important as sending the samples, okay? Equally as important. You send the samples, but that doesn't mean that they've used them or know how to use them, right? So your job as a consultant is to do follow-up work with them. You want to follow up with them and say, hey, Susie, you should have your order by now. Do you have your order yet? And then she's going to say, yeah, girl, I got it. Great. I dropped you some goodies in there and I'm so excited for you to try them. And I would like to walk you through how to use them and the benefits of them. When is a good time to talk? Before you use them. Y'all, it gives you another time to be able to connect with them and hop on a Zoom if they're not local to you, or maybe even meet in person. But honestly, samples can be used at home without y'all having to meet in person unless y'all just want to. But I love to be able to hop on like a quick FaceTime or something and say, girl, you're going to love this pill because of this, this, and this. Or walk her through how to, it is an opportunity for you to connect with her again. And if she says, girl, excuse me, I am way too busy, I can't do that, then you know what I like to do? I either make my own video. Hold on a second, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm about to start coughing. I either make a little quick video, or I find a professional one, not by somebody else. It can be by your director, of course, but maybe one that's on Mary Kay or something. And I'm just going to send it and say, hey, this is the pill and this is the benefits of it. I may be using it myself, and say, girl, whenever you take this pill is for this, and this, or the repair line is for this, and this. Okay. That's training for another day. If you don't know about all that, we can figure that out another day. I just want y'all to do excellent follow-up, because your follow-up will open up the door for more sales. Okay. So we've got our products in here. We've got our samples in here. And let's just say you want to be generous and you want to add some more samples. Any other samples that you add, you pay for. I'm going to show you this. I'm not telling you to do this. I'm not telling you not to do this. But if you get froggy and you say, hey, I want to send her some more samples, you're going to go back to that little CDS sampler above it and do the drop down box and click on paid. Okay, because now you've got to pay for the ones that go out. A good thing to send would be what do you call them? Hold on. The color cards. So I'm going to type in the color green and I'll click it on so y'all can see what this looks like. So if y'all don't know what these are excellent to be able to give out to people. I think the company's fixing to do away with these. I'm very sad about it, but while we have them, use them. But inside of this is 3 eyeshadows, a cheek color, and a lipstick. It's like a full color look almost, okay? So if you wanted to send that, you could add it, okay? Another example is something I love to send is the new lookbook. Costs 35 cents for you as a consultant. So does that color card, by the way. And so you've got to make sure you select the right one, and don't select the Spanish one unless you need the Spanish one. So read them. So the first one is usually Spanish. I don't know why, but it is. So I'm going to go right here and I'm going to add the one that says Fall Holiday 2025 Lookbook in English, and I'm adding it. Okay, so I'm not adding anything else to this order. Okay, I'm scrolling down. And unfortunately, I do not have an address in here for my fake person, so I won't be able to finish processing this to be able to show you all the things. But you're going to make sure your address is in there, blah, blah, blah. Here's another really, 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 really important step. When you get to the bottom of the page and it says follow up, you want to hit that drop down box, and you always, 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 always want to select 2 + 2 + 2. That's training for another day, but I'll tell you really quick. It means 2 days later, 2 weeks later, 2 months later. It's a follow-up system. You're going to follow up 2 days later, 2 weeks later, 2 months later. I could teach you how to do follow-up. Again, that's training for another session. This will not let me proceed forward because I don't have an address in here. I didn't think that through before I started making this video for y'all. But what you normally would do is you would hit continue to CDS. And what it's going to allow you to do is just go through the checkout process. I don't really think it's necessary for me to show you that part anyway. It's pretty self-explanatory. You're just going through the checkout process. And at that time, you are going to put in your customer's credit card information, and it's going to show you the full amount that they would pay. Or if you're paying for it instead, you're going to select pay with customer credit card or pay with your personal credit card. And it's that easy peasy. If you ever need to adjust a price on something, because let's just say you ran it on sale, right? You can adjust the price that you're collecting on the credit card at the end. I believe. Okay, so that's the first part that I wanted to share, y'all. Now, let's just say you're making a decision to deliver the products out of your inventory. You're not CDSing the order. The company's not mailing it for you. You're going to deliver it out of your order. So you're going to scroll back up to the screen like I have on here shown for you, and you're just going to select My Inventory. That's simple. And we would have went through the same steps and added every single thing so you can track what you're selling and giving your customers, and so we can remember. And you're just going to come down here, select today's date, put the address and all the things in it. Okay, here's a part I didn't do a little while ago and I forgot to tell y'all. So, or no, it doesn't do that. It does it at this point when you're in this. Here you can add your credit card payment from your customer. Right here, I'm going to click on it. The order must be saved before you can process it, blah, blah, blah. So I would save the order. And here you go. You would put in the card number, their expiration, and right here is where you could click on that and change the amount that you're going to charge if you were running a sale, or if taxes wasn't added in yet or shipping wasn't added in yet. Okay, y'all follow me? Okay. Or you're going to add a cash payment, select cash payment or check payment. That's simple. Right here where it says payment status, you get to choose unpaid, partially paid, or fully paid, because sometimes we do deliver products and they haven't paid yet. You'll know who to do that with, hopefully. And sometimes we may do payment plans with some of our customers, or we do a partial payment. This helps you keep up with that. Or you're going to choose fully paid. And then you're going to come down here to the bottom and choose that 2 + 2 + 2 system. And then you're going to hit mark as complete if all the things are done. Okay. I hope that this helps to clarify some things, and I hope it helps you to feel confident. I'm so thankful that the company gives us the opportunity to do My Inventory or choose customer delivery service. And so, hold on, let me see if I can stop sharing my screen, if it will let me. What happened? I don't know what happened. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm still recording. Y'all, it went like blank on me. I'm so sorry. Okay, so anyway, I hope that this clarifies some things. I hope that you have more confidence in delivering orders, whether they're local to you, whether you're mailing them. And just so you know, even if they're not local to you and you mail them, you could still mail from your inventory. And I'll do training on that on another day. Like I use a thing called Pirate Ship. I may do training on that soon. I don't even have to like leave the house. You can mail it from your front door if you want to. So anyway, I hope this helps. If you got more questions, please let me know. Let me know if this video was helpful. Please like and follow, because I'm trying to grow on this YouTube account. And I'm trying to just help everybody get better with their business. And I just want to say thank you so much. And if you're not Mary Kay and you see this and you want to know more about Mary Kay and the opportunity, I would love the opportunity to answer any questions that you have. Okay, yeah, thanks.